Hi there, it's Joseph Curtis here today, and just want to share with you a very, hopefully you're going to find it valuable, a training all about internet marketing and about how to generate, whether it's a customer, a sale, a new team builder, depending on what you're doing. This is basically how it works. So the first thing you need to know when it comes to internet marketing, and this is the most important thing, because without this, you're really going to struggle to make money online. In fact, I didn't fully grasp this concept for about 2 years after I started trying to make money online, and that is to build your list. So I'm sure you've heard the phrase, if you've been in the online game a while, you would have heard the money is in the list, or you need to build a list. The money is in the database. That's another term that the gurus use, but it's true. The money really is in the list. So if you've got a big following, a big audience, and you send out an email, let's say you've got 100,000 people on your list, a certain percentage of them are going to buy. Let's say you've got a list of 100,000 people. Okay, let's just say you've got a list of 100,000 people. That was a very, very bad paint drawing there. I need a board where I can write properly. But let's say you've got a 100k list and you send out one email. Okay, one email, and let's say 2% of your list buy, because, and that's quite a small percentage, but they buy because they know you, they like you, you've built that following, you've built that trust over time by building your list and giving them value, sharing content with them, that kind of thing, talking to them about the plan. They see the plan working for you. Some of them have joined your plan and they've got results themselves. So let's say 2% conversion rate. Okay, and that's obviously 2,000 people buying from you straight away just from one email. And this is how the big marketers do it. And let's say that commission is, I don't know, we'll call it low, we'll call it $20, right? And a lot of the big marketers are also doing high ticket stuff, right? They're promoting high ticket, high commissions, and because they have a big list that knows them, likes them, and trusts them, they're going to get quite a lot of people who join them in that high ticket program. That's where the money comes from. So from that instance, if we got 2,000 people buying a $20 product, I believe that's $40,000, right? So for one email, $40,000. And this is how it works. You know, if you've got a big list, you're going to be making a big income regardless. You know, if you've got a big list, you're going to have a certain percentage of those people. It's just in the law of large numbers, which is a universal law in business that you can't break. So you will be making a great income. So it's all about building your list. The big marketers, the professional marketers, and people like myself, when I fully grasped this, I put it into action straight away. I started to build my list. I started to build my following. I started to build my audience and talking to that audience on a daily basis, sharing value, sharing content, sharing my story, sharing my business opportunity, right? Sharing what's working for me, sharing the plan that's working for other people. And this is how I'm building my list, and I'm getting people joining me in the business because they know me, they like me, and they trust me, right? And they know that the plan works. They see it working on a daily basis. So that's just a quick introduction of why the money really is in the list, and it really is in the list. So you've got to build a list. That's the most important thing in internet marketing, is you've got to build your list. A lot of people, you know, and this is the case when I first started trying to make money online, I was promoting a company product. I was building a company's list. I wasn't building my own list. So that's like the first rookie mistake that I made when it comes to online marketing, is I was building a company list and not my own list. So I was just building the database for the company and not myself. So it's all about building your list. And the quicker you understand that concept, the quicker you're going to get to a place where you're getting the results that you want, because the money is in the list. If you don't have a list, you don't have a business. Anyhow, let me show you what happens, how you actually go about building that list. Okay, because I used to think, when I heard this phrase by the gurus, you got to build your list, I was like, okay, I've got to build a list, but how do I actually build a list? How do I actually build a list? And by list, I'm talking people who've opted in for more information about one of your offers. They've opted in on your capture page. So the first thing you need is a capture page, right? We'll call it CP. The first thing you need is a capture page. And I'm going to show you my capture page. Okay, I'm just going to take you over to one of my capture pages. I have quite a few for different offers that I'm doing. So this is my main capture page that I use for my main offer, one of my main offers. And I send the traffic to this page. So you need traffic to build your list. You need traffic to build your list. And in one of my other videos, I talk about how I, the strategies I use to get traffic. But without traffic, you ain't going to have anyone opting in. So the first thing you need is you need a capture page and you need traffic. And you send that traffic to the capture page. And some of those people who land on this page are going to put in their email address in here. They're going to put in the email address on the capture page, and that they then become one person on my list. And then 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and my list grows like that. Right? As the traffic comes in to the landing page, some of them opt in. About 40% of people who land on my capture page put in their email address. So if I just show you on here, let's say I send 100 people to the capture page. So I send 100 people to the capture page. Okay. I send 100 people to my capture page. 40 of them are going to put in their email address. And we call this, there's 3 terms that you might have heard. We call them opt-ins. We call them leads, and we call them subscribers. So they all mean the same thing, and they just mean that someone that's given you their email address, and therefore they go onto your list. So let's say you send 100 people to a capture page, that converts at 40%. Now you've got 40 leads on your list, and it's just a case of building that list and providing that list with value, talking about your business, talking about your story, talking about who you are, sharing value content, giving them tips like this so they get to know you. Right, that's the first thing. They've got to know you. Second thing, they've got to like you. And the third thing, they've got to trust you, that you can help them in some way, that you can provide them with a plan to get to where they want to go to. That's all that matters. That's what they're thinking in their mind when they're getting on your emails, because especially in the internet marketing industry, there's a lot of different products that promise the world and don't deliver anything. So you really got to build that trust with someone, that they know that they can join you and get results. That's how you're going to become successful. When you've got a big list of people who are following you, a big audience, just like I showed in the previous example, 100,000. Okay, my list isn't quite that big yet, but I've only been doing the list building for about a year, 18 months or so, but it's on the way. And it's just a case of building your list, building the value, building the trust, and then you can work with those people and help them get results. Then they're going to be, a business partner for life, right? So that's how it works. So once you've got 40 people on your list, you're going to be providing those leads with value. And I've talked about solo ads. So that's one of the methods I use, is solo ads. So with a solo ad, I'm going to order a solo ad, and I'm going to get roughly about 150 people to my capture page with that advertisement, and 40% opting in. That's going to give me about 60 leads. And I'm not looking to get all those people signed up straight away. I'm just looking to build that relationship, get them to know me, like me, and trust me. And then some of them will join. And as you might wonder what this line here is, as you provide those 60 people with value, they're going to move closer and closer to this line. They get to know you, they get to like you, they get to trust you, and they get to, eventually they're going to reach that line, which is called the buying decision. And they're going to think, right, I've been following this guy for quite a while. I like the value he gives. I like his emails. I think he can help me. I've watched his videos. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to join. And this is when they hit that buying line, that buying decision. And obviously, if you've got continual amount of people, we've got continual amount of traffic opting into your capture page, getting your emails, they're going to be moving towards this line, and you're just going to have a constant flow of signups. That's how it works. So you just got to build your list and build a relationship with that list, because the money is in the list. But really, the money is in the relationship you have with that list, because you can buy a list of 100,000 people who don't know you, and you can send an email to them and not get the kind of results you would if you built a relationship with that list, and they get to know you, they get to like you, and they get to trust you. So I hope you found this video informative and valuable, and I'll see you on the next video. If you'd like to check out what I'm actually doing, how I'm growing my list, how I'm building an online business and helping others to do the same, then click the link in the description where you can check out our $10 to join coaching system. And also, I'll put the link in the description to connect with me on Facebook. We can chat about this, and we can get to know each other more. So if you'd like to connect with me on Facebook, please do so. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a great Thursday. Thanks for watching.